Sing us a song, Dad.
Wait a minute, are we recording still?
No.
Sing us a song.
I'm not singing
What's your
these.
favorite song to sing?
You guys know it. Down by the old mill stream.
Oh, wait a minute,
it's
I
my
remember singing that. Hold on.
favorite. If I could remember the words.
Oh,
Down by the old, not the new, but the old mill stream, not the river, but the stream, is where I first, not second, but first, met you, not me, but you.
Is your eyes blue, not brown, but blue. Dressed in gingham too, not one but two. That's about all I can remember.
What's your favorite gospel song?
What a friend we have in Jesus.
Any more?
Blessed assurance. I got a bunch of them.
he can sound them off.
It is well with my soul.
I love that one.
In the garden. I won't have to cross Jordan alone. Those are all good songs I like.
Long Black
What's
Day.
your favorite scripture, Dad?
I was going to ask that. It's not there.
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen.
Yeah.
My favorite book is Philippians. My favorite chapter is chapter 4 of Philippians. And Philippians chapter 9 says, or 4:8, I'm sorry, it says, whatsoever things are kind, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are lovely and pure and of good report, think on these things. You notice how I shared at Donnie's mama's funeral, or his stepmama.
Who's your best friends, Dad?
My best friend is Jesus.
Who's your other best friends?
Well,
now, I know a lot of them have gone on, like Harris and all them.
Well,
who are your friends?
Jerry
the ones I have friends now are several of them. My golfing friends and my traveling friends are Lewis and Chick and Bill Daniels and Robert Joyner.
Who are your visiting friends? You go visit.
And Durwood Edwards is my buddy.
Yep.
We go visiting with them.
All of them.
Total package. We do it all together.
And I know a lot of yours have gone on, like Harris and...
Well,
Jerry Belcher.
and probably the closest couple that Ellen and I have had recently, they're not a couple anymore, because was Hilda and Chick. But Hilda's gone on. Before that was Emmett and Henrietta Bird. They were good friends of ours. And just keep going back.
If you could see one of your Army buddies, who would it be?
Would you believe I can't remember any of their names?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah. I didn't hang on to the Army guys as close. Although I was close. Probably my final boss, Colonel Eisenbarth. We called him the Jolly Green Giant. He was a captain and a lieutenant when I knew him. I kept his bacon out of the fire a few times, so we became friends. He ended up being my boss. I don't know where he's at now.
How many times did you deploy?
Deployed. I went to Vietnam, France, Korea, and the Dominican Republic.
Which one was your favorite?
France was my
I was
favorite.
going to say France was my favorite.
Better been our favorite.
Yeah. Korea, I learned a lot. Every one of those. In Korea, I had a bunch of these Koreans that worked for me, and that worked for me that were good people. I met a lot of them. Learned about their customs and whatnot. In In Vietnam, I had a bunch of Vietnamese work for me too, and learned a lot about them. One stands out. Her name, you've heard me say her name before, Lucy Bang Bao Ngoc. That was her name. She was part Vietnamese and part.
Recording
I
this.
can't-
I'm not.
My foot is itching so bad I can't help it. That goes
Okay,
with that.
now that's part of your health things.
Yeah, you want to tell me? I have a neuropathy and it causes my feet to itch a
Oh
lot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And
I
you have
just took a shower.
diabetes.
Diabetes and kidney nephropathy, they call it, for the kidneys,
Mm-hmm.
and then heart. So I have everything.
None of it was inherited.
None of it.
None of it.
I have someone who's got a code name that lives with me all the time. It's called Agent Orange.
Oh yeah. That's probably right. That's probably. What's your favorite food, Dad?
My favorite food.
It used to be banana pudding, correct?
That's my dessert.
You
Okay.
ruined that one with Lavon.
Let's see. My favorite that I like, other than not desserts anymore, but I've always liked hamburgers.
Me too.
And I don't. If it's seafood, I usually eat trout or flounder.
You don't like shrimp?
I'm not a shrimp eater.
I am.
You don't like oysters?
Good.
Raw? Slide
Your
down
mother
your
could. Your mother couldn't eat shellfish because
Oh,
she was allergic to them.
Yeah, she'd itch real bad.
I don't like I do on my foot, but and I like it cooked,
Like what cook? Your hamburger?
like everything. I want my fish cooked. I don't,
Yes.
Oh, you don't like sushi. That's what you're trying to
Yeah.
say. Yeah, I don't either.
I don't even like when they cook salmon. Sometimes I quit eating it because
They just grill it or
They just
something
throw
where
it
it doesn't
down and
even
back
look.
and
Yeah.
over
No,
this.
tuna.
huh?
Salmon they cook. Tuna they. I
Tuna,
like it.
tuna, yeah,
medium rare.
tuna. I guess it is tuna.
What's your favorite memory in Vermont?
Well, being on the island and all the things we did on the island, we fished, we hunted chipmunks and rabbits,
Chase would have loved that.
and what did she do? Snapped herself in the face.
She's doing a pirate thing.
I can't even keep the camera straight. Quit it.
She gotta sit.
All right, so you hunt chipmunks. What else?
Rabbits.
So you
Yeah.
actually shot them?
Yeah.
Oh, Chase would love that.
No.
Tell me about
why?
fishing. I love fishing with Uncle David and all them when we were little.
Well, we used to fish
Uncle
out
Arnold.
the rocks most of when we were growing up. We didn't have boats for us to go out in.
Mm-hmm.
But we'd go off to the different campers. There are different places they would be gone and we go fish off the rocks and
Oh,
other
okay.
house and whatnot.
How about ice skating and all that in the winter?
In the winter, we'd skate on the ice until it started getting rough. Then you could. And my father had and Albert Kiesek had a hot dog place down right in the swamp area. You know, where you used to catch turtles. Over to the right of Kathy's
Right.
camp. And they get a big steamer. They had this big old steamer. They put hot dog rolls in it, put the hot dogs in, and they'd serve them. And and a lot of people would come out there and eat them. Of course, I think my father would drink most of what he had out there. Since it was cold, he had to keep warm.
You got any memories of your brothers and sisters as you were growing up you want to share?
Bill shot me.
What a memory! What happened?
That seems
We
more like
both
a
had
nightmare.
Mother got us both BB guns, and I was shooting at a target of opportunity. One of those insulators on the poles in the swamp,
Oh,
and I shot it. And he got mad at me because I shot it and broke it,
He didn't get
and
to.
he turned his BB gun on and shot me right in the shoulder.
Did he get in trouble?
Libby.
Well, we both got in trouble. I told Mother, and I thought he'd get in a lot of trouble, and she said, "I'm taking both of your guns away."
Was that at Christmas time?
No, it wasn't. It was. We got them at Christmas time.
How about your favorite memory of Christmas growing up?
Well, we used to get my father to go out and hunting Christmas trees on the island. We'd
Y'all
always,
cut Christmas trees right off the island?
Yeah.
Awesome.
well, let me tell you, it wasn't always because we moved into town and he was gone. But when we did it, we would always pick the prettiest Christmas trees on the top of the big tree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My father would say a few expletives and he'd say, "I ain't climbing that tree to get you a Christmas tree." But it was that. We put it up on the Christmas Eve and keep it up until New Year's Day. We always did it that way. Remember, we did it a lot of times. But it was good. We used to have the Christmas party over at the German club on Christmas night, that night. And it
Was that with Grandma Austin then? Or?
yeah, well, the German club was that over there, and what it was, kids and grandkids would all get up and sing songs, and so me and I think it was Frida, Aunt Babe's daughter. They had us singing old Christmas tree in
How does
German.
that go, Dad?
O Tannenbaum, O Tannenbaum. This is the part. It's not the way it goes. We used to sing it the way it sounded. We greased old Dinah's bladder. I remember
Oh, gosh.
But they give us a toy over there, and we'd all have a good time, happy.
We greased old.
That was the way we said it.
Come here, Libby.
Now, did y'all go to church Christmas
Libby.
Eve or anything
No,
like that?
no. They went. The Catholics and some of the other ones went on Christmas Eve. We didn't go. We were I guess we were the
The heathens. Of
only ones went on Christmas Eve went the sinners. We used to say.
Can't do that. Do your finger.
But we did. I didn't start doing that till I got saved.
Okay, when you married Ellen, you gained 2 more children.
Right.
You want to say anything about?
Well, Rick and Rita got along better with me than they did their mother because I wasn't as tough on them. But she's gonna be pulling thread for a day. Rick stayed with us off and on, and then he died in 1987. He got hit by a car over on Carolina Beach Road, and then your brother died later on, and so the only 2 boys we had in our 2 families were gone. So it was kind of a sad time. But Rita has had probably the only child to ever have, Aaron. That was a miracle child. So Ellen's got one of her own grandchildren, and she's got
A bunch of
all these other ones she's inherited. Yeah, she's inherited a bunch of them.
All right, Dad, I want you to know I love you.
We love you.
Everybody loves
We
you.
all love you.
Well, I love my
Everybody's
family.
so excited about this.
And I'm going to be on Friday. I told Aunt Gladys again that we wanted her to spend some time with us, like say at the camp. She says, "Oh, you need your time." I said, "Hey,
Oh,
when
she
we're going
should
up, we
stay
need
up
a time.
there.
It's a whole lot more. We do things together up there." And
So you get to spend quality time with all your brothers and sisters. But
well, maybe not all of them.
Well, I started to say,
Uncle
but
Bill is. I'll spend time with him, but it won't be. He's not quite as close. But we have a